This week on the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, the boys go over DLSS5, Spider-Man brand new day trailer, and Highguard still grinding on. Episode 162. See, I had to look and see what it was there.
I know, that would have been the perfect time. I realized after the whole mess that just happened would have worked out, but, you know, it is what it is.
Well, welcome to the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, everybody.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Casey's not here.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Broke his camera somehow.
All right, now you're like really quiet. Turn your stuff up a little bit.
Is that better? I don't understand.
There you go. We're better.
All
now.
right.
We're better.
Yeah, we're good.
All right,
I
so
don't know what he did, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Camera's not working.
Yeah, there's got to be a setting, or maybe it burnt out. I don't know. Didn't you send him one?
It said it was blocked. I haven't sent it yet.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Why did I think that would happen in 2026?
I should send it though soon because I have it. It's in my drawer right here.
Yeah, why have good video quality from the third member, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. So a while back I bought a new Corsair headset. I know it's not on the list here, but I hated it. It was terrible. I don't remember which one I bought, but over last weekend I went to Best Buy and I bought the Arctis 7 Steel Series.
Okay, Steel Series headset.
Yep, and it was like $180.
Okay,
and I was like, all right, cool. You know, new headsets, wireless. It's gonna be cool. I didn't like that at all either. I didn't like the way stuff sounded through it. I thought that the
how much did it cost? How much
interface?
was that headset?
180.
Oh, that's right. You said that 180. Yeah.
I looked at the IEMs, the wireless ones, and they were like the same price. So I didn't get those either.
They were the 180?
Yeah, like 160, 180, somewhere in there.
And you didn't get them because they were expensive?
Yeah, they're just the same price. I thought if they were cheaper, I'd get them. I just always prefer the over-the-ear headphones, you know?
So you got a pair of headphones for $180. And then there was the possibility of IEMs for the exact same price of the headphones you normally go for but didn't like. So instead of trying something for the same price, you said, nah.
I just returned them. Yeah. So a while back I bought the Corsair headset.
Right.
I don't remember which one it was. It was around $200 though. And I took those back because I didn't like those at all. They were like triangle right here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Didn't like it. And then the Arctis 7s that I got, the ear pieces are really small. And like if you touch it, you can like hear it inside.
That sucks.
And like I think they're designed so you can hear
outside from
stuff outside in, and I don't want that. Right. I don't want to hear anything while I'm sitting here.
That's why you got to get.
I want somebody to see. That's the thing. Where do you get Astros now? Because Corsair or Logitech I heard bought Astros.
Yeah, I thought it was Logitech. I don't know.
I think it was Logitech.
I mean, I got mine at Best Buy, so
that's where I went. Was Best Buy.
Yeah, I mean, I found them at Best Buy in the aisle, but I
don't have. My Best Buy does
right?
not have those anymore.
Did you look by the consoles or did you look over by?
Yeah, I looked by the consoles too.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I would say if you're going to return a pair of headphones, that's the time to try IEMs if they're the same price as the headphones you just bought.
I thought about it, but they have the same deal where you can hear stuff that's around you, the Steel Series ones.
Oh, okay.
They had.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's called, but like you can hear shit around you really good, and I don't want to hear that. So that's why I didn't do it.
It's almost like surround sound, but not surround sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but it was terrible. But I do have another update. So I'm still looking for a good pair of headphones. I kind of like
IEMs.
I kind of like them wired.
IEMs are wired. You can have them wired.
Yeah. I might try some. If I can get them cheap enough, I'll probably try them. But
the problem is you're going to go too cheap, and then they're going to suck because you got some cheap IEMs.
I mean, $100. That's $100. That's fair.
All right.
If I can't get a good pair for $100, I don't want them.
Well, they're high quality things, but all right.
Yeah, but I got the Go XLR working.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
It was the cable. So what happened was I bought it on Facebook Marketplace. The guy gave me a 5 amp charger or cord for it, and everywhere says you need 12. Like it even says on the back you need 12. And he's like, yeah, that might not be the right one. I said, well, if you have the right one, I'll come get it. He's like, no, I don't. So I tried 2 that I had that were 12 amp, and neither one worked.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I'll bring it back and just give me my money back. And he's like, well, I'll just send you your money back or whatever. He's like, if it's broke, I don't want it anyway. And I'm like, okay, well, how about this? You send me my money back. I'll buy the correct cord on eBay. It was like $30 for the right cord, like the cord that goes with it. And I bought the USB cable that goes with it too.
Right.
It was like $30. And it came in, and I told him, I'm like, hey, if whatever it costs me, like I'll pay you the difference back if it works.
Right.
And yeah, last Saturday or Sunday, the cords came in, plugged it in, fired right up, worked. Everybody thought it was like an issue with like software or something, and I'm like, dude, it's power. It's just not powering on.
If it's not turning on, yeah, that doesn't sound like a software issue. Yeah.
And every video I seen online showed that it was there. So I paid him $120. I bought it for $150. So
right, and then
both happy.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm super happy. He's happy. So it works great. Super hard to set up. You have to go into a lot of, because it controls my microphone, my headphones, my music, Discord chat, the game chat, all of that. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to deal with, but it's done. So that I'm excited about. But I'm still looking for a new headset. I've been slowly upgrading my setup. Like I had the Dark Core Pro, hated it, or I loved it, but the scroll wheel died on it. Bought another one of these, scroll wheel died on it too. I'm not buying anything Corsair for a very long time. So now I have the Logitech, good. Keyboard's still good. It's Corsair, it's the K100 or whatever. But I just need headphones because these ones are dying. Every once in a while, I'll be playing Arc Raiders and I got to like move this around.
Do the,
so that
the whole 90s music kind of thing?
Yeah, well, kind of, but you just have to move it. You don't have to like pin
Hold
it
in
to the side or
position.
anything. Yeah. So, but one of my ears will go out. I think it's my right one or left one normally goes out, but I have to like tweak it a little bit and it comes back. But this is
you better hurry up.
10-year-old Razer headset. Yeah, I thought about keeping that last one, but I'm like, man, if I don't really like them, that's $200. Like I should really I should really like them. I didn't like how they fit. I didn't like they were smaller than these because these are pretty good size. I mean, I just didn't like.
Well, you got to
be
several.
So. I do, but there were several things I didn't like about them. I have small ears though, and the ears are small on those ones. But I just didn't like anything about them. So I took.
You should go back and get the IEMs and try them out.
I don't want those IEMs though. I don't want that. There was nowhere in the software could I find to shut off the hearing stuff outside around you or whatever. So
gotcha.
On either one. So yeah, I was like,
I'm pretty sure IEMs have probably gone up in price since I bought them. And I don't remember what I paid for them, so I can't say they have or haven't. But just based on the fact that a lot of gamers have started moving towards IEMs. Yeah. Now I have seen some on TikTok. You could try and go through the TikTok shop and get that coupon and get a deal on some IEMs. But I mean,
yeah, I tell you what, I'm becoming an eBay guy, dude. Like eBay is where it's at. I buy a lot of shit on eBay now.
That was like one of the first places, and then obviously
and then they went down.
Yeah, they start becoming like the Craigslist of selling.
Yeah, and now it's like there's actual stores on eBay, and they seem to be pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking around on there a little bit, try to find something. So I'm never really buying anything on Amazon right now. Amazon sucks. Another thing that's probably not on the list, but I'm sure it's not. Need a break from Arc Raiders.
Okay, you sound like Racy. Continue.
Tonight, me and the boys are going to play Marathon. We're going to play Marathon. We're going to
have fun with that. Let me know how that goes. I guess give it another shot.
Yeah, I just really want it to be good, and I know it's not good.
So you're going to try and force yourself to play it enough to be good?
I don't know. I just spent $120 on the game, so it better be fucking.
You just bought it again after you said you weren't going to buy it?
Yeah, I bought 3.
You bought 3 copies. You're not good with money. No wonder you wanted to return your headset. I'll return my headset so I can buy the boys 3 copies of a game I fucking hate.
Yeah. Nah.
Yep. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Smart choices.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I got enough. I don't think I gave it enough chance during the
beta.
Yeah, because I'm hearing that how do I explain this? The first map, I guess, is not PvP. Didn't know that. No wonder I couldn't find anybody. I played 3 games, couldn't find anybody. So,
I mean, there's a lot of people talking pretty bad about it.
There's only 50,000 people playing it right now, or 40,000 people playing it right now. Not a good sign. Not a good sign.
What's the number that was on that other? What was it? 25 or no? Maybe it was close to 40K. When we were looking up win rows and you looked up whatever the wind whatever that had like 40K people, and that was like at a game we didn't even know about.
Yeah, where wins meet?
Yeah,
26 right now.
Is that at 26? Either way.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like,
our Raiders at 120 right now. That's fucking low for Arc, dude.
I mean, what's its all-time high? I mean, how many people have probably already completed the expedition?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm
this expedition is easy.
I haven't even touched it.
No, it's super easy.
I just don't. I don't know. I'm not having fun. Right? Well, I only play trios, so every game is just a sweat fest. You know.
Yeah.
Like normally, I wake up on the weekends and I play.
Bro, make a second
solos
account and get the PvE account, and then understand why it's so much nicer to go in and not have to. And then you have your sweat account for whenever you want to PvP.
Yeah, but this is the problem with that is I'm gonna play trios with the boys,
which is fine.
Be in sweat lobbies,
right? Which is fine. But when you don't want to sweat, you go into your PvE account and then have all the boys PvE, or you just go in by yourself solo dolo, non PvE, and then you make friends in game. It's a lot nicer to be able to go into a game like trying to get this stuff. So one of the things you need is the broken guidance system in step 4, right? I loaded into Stellamontes because I was like, it's got to be an assembly somewhere. Was trying to find it, couldn't find it. I mean, I loaded up. I got like Exodus modules and the Ion Spotter and all that good stuff, but I couldn't find the guidance system. So I was like asking everybody I ran into if they had one. Ended up beating like the Bastion and stuff and helping this guy out, and then he was walking around. Loved the expedition outfit, which I think it looks pretty sweet. We put it on because Lana forgot to do the expedition. Hilarious.
No.
Idiot. Yeah, she forgot to jump in and like confirm she wanted to go. So she missed out on it. And then she was like, oh, you broke bitches, blah, 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 blah. So Nino and I threw on our expedition outfits and was like, oh, aren't these outfits so cool? And so the guy was actually saying
a lot of times in domes in damn battlegrounds.
The outfit?
No,
the broken guidance system. Yeah. Well, I figured it would be an assembly, but when I was down there, the guy was like commenting on all that good stuff, and so I was like, yeah, I'm just in trying to find the broken guidance system. Looks like a projector type of thing or whatever. And he goes, oh, is it this thing? And he drops it. So I gave him, like some Exodus modules or whatever I gave him, and yeah, that was
normally.
It's just nice to not have to try and kill everyone.
Saturday, Sunday morning, that's me. I play solos. I have like a couple rough games. I don't kill nobody. And it bumps me back down. I feel like I'm just not able to get back there now.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, it reset. It feels like it resets after every expedition, but
I just need a fucking break, though. I just need a break. I'm pretty burned out on it. I didn't play. I played for an hour Tuesday. Didn't play at all last night. And I messaged the boys about Marathon today, and I'm like, what do you guys think? They're like, yeah, let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna
Racy and I got a game
stick through it and play that tonight.
Completely free, by the way. It's called Thunder Tier 1, and that's a pretty fun game. He found it looking for like, multiplayer game or co-op games and stuff like that, but it's almost like a top-down version of Ready Player One. And it's like as you go into different buildings or rooms or whatever, like the ceiling doesn't uncover unless you have that sight.
Okay.
So, I mean, we were going around and it's like one of those click shooters where you're aiming and then moving with another hand and then you can
like
turn
an
the camera.
RTS.
Yeah. And I mean, it was fun for, if you don't want to be a sweat and you kind of want a chill game. Fun game. But you did what?
He invited me to a play test.
Oh, you got invited to a playtest? Look at you go.
Yeah.
You should do that for Marathon and see if you like it or not. You know,
I mean, we're in it now. We're in it now.
right? You know what might help it, even though everybody's kind of hating it. Something that might help Marathon is that new DLSS5. Have you seen that? So it's basically like it's NVIDIA, but they're putting on an AI filter onto your game. So they showed examples of like Hogwarts Legacy. I think what was that show that came out with the zombies and all that good stuff? I keep thinking Left 4 Dead. It's not Left 4 Dead, whatever that other show was. But they did like 3 different video games, and it just, the way it kind of overlays everything, like it goes and cleans up the picture, but then it puts like a more realistic tone on everything. So you're looking at, people are not thinking it's so cool.
I can't use it because I don't have a 50 series card.
Oh, I don't either. So I mean, I'm going to be safe.
Ti, and I can't use it.
I can mark found safe from DLSS5.
I would try it though if I was able to.
A lot of people are saying that it just looks horrible. Which,
well, that's how this shit works.
What, it makes it look horrible?
Yeah. Well, no, it starts out like kind of like shit, and then
until they tweak it and make it look better. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, there's already been AI generated shit stuff too. So I mean, whatever. There's also Windows has kind of fixed all their stuff. So Windows 11 is, I guess, operating for, like, their most recent update is supposed to fix a lot of those broken things. So I guess NVIDIA should have an easier time working. So maybe with the DLSS 5, it'll be easier to operate with the newest Windows update. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Maybe they stopped using AI finally to generate their code.
I'm using the frame generation on my card, and it seems to be doing good.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah. I mean, I haven't tried to turn that on or anything like that, but I mean, I've only got a 30 series card, but it is what it is. I mean, it'd probably still work. Every once in a while, it speeds up. There is also this, I don't know how big of news this is, but I think it's kind of big. Have you seen the preview for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
So I'm trying not to watch previews, anything, because like I feel like it either ruins it or messes with my expectations.
I can see that for some videos. Sense? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't watch. I didn't watch it for. I haven't watched any of the Avengers ones. I haven't watched that one yet. I watched like the first 20 seconds of the Spider-Man one by accident the other day.
Well, they were releasing it like they were releasing 1 second every other hour, and then it got fully released. What was it, yesterday or something like that?
Well, I'm trying not to, and then it gets fucking spoiled for me. Like
it shows up on TikTok all the time.
Yeah, well, somebody was like, "Oh, did you see that?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to." They're like, "Oh, did you see who's in the movie?" I'm like, "You fucker." I got a movie fucking spoiled for me the other day by Mrs. Sweet Tooth. You know Mrs. Sweet Tooth, right?
I do know her. Yep.
And we were playing Call of Duty, and I was telling her, like, I really want to see the new Scream movie. I want to go to the theater and see it. It's a thing me and my mom used to do. Used to go see the Scream movies in the theater. Mm-hmm. Just want to go do it. I've always enjoyed those movies.
A lot of people used to go watch movies in the theater, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to go sit in the theater, though. I just want to.
Right.
And I'm like, I haven't seen any previews for it. I don't want to see nothing. And then she tells me a big fucking spoiler for it. And I'm like, you fucker. God damn it.
I thought you hated movie theaters.
I don't. I'm not a movie theater guy. I'm not.
Oh, but just the Scream.
Yeah, just the Scream movie. I want to go to the theater to see that. Yeah.
Well,
I'll also go see Spider-Man there, obviously.
Brand New Day is supposed to be out July 31st, but it's only going to be in movie theaters. So if you plan on watching that, you're going to have to go to a movie theater. At least.
They're like going back to that now because they were releasing movies on like Amazon Prime. You could rent it for like $30.
Right.
But like Scream 7, not an option. Because the other night, we've tried to go like 3 or 4 times now. And like Sunday, we were going to go. Bad snowstorm came in.
Oh, yeah.
So we decided not to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I returned the headset. Because we were going to go return the headset, then go to the theater. And on the way to the Best Buy, it was snowing. We're like, fuck that. So, yeah. Not a fan? Not a fan. Yeah, we went home and tried to watch it on there. And you can pre-order it on Amazon Prime for like $30, but you can't watch it yet.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't bother me because I like to go to the theater. Now, obviously, I don't go as much as I used to because I'm married and have kids and all that good stuff. So we either have to find a sitter or we got to take all the kids.
It's like $50 to go to the movies.
Yeah. I mean, it's expensive regardless, especially if you buy any sort of concession, then
You a movie theater popcorn guy? I mean,
the wife always has to have popcorn. I mean, that's a pretty
Yeah.
standard thing. I don't usually get huge with the popcorn. I usually do pretzel, but let me say this. The Epic Theater that is near us in Ocala, the popcorn and pretzels suck. Because what they do is they preload everything. They put them all into buckets. They put the little pretzels in a bag, and then they put them under heating lamps. And then it just fucking sits there and just does not taste good. It sucks.
Yeah, let's not.
I wish they had like they have 1 or 2 people working behind the concession stand, and all they're doing is preloading all these things. I'm like, bro, people are walking in. Like, just give it to them while they're there. Make it fresh and stop giving us the stale. Like,
I agree with that.
Dump the bucket out and then be like, here, can you give me what you just made? Or just ask them, I guess.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's and I can't even. I've gotten pretzel. I think I've gotten a pretzel there twice, and I don't think I'll ever get another one because every time I get it, it's just like you can tell it's a couple hours old, and it sucks. I'm like, I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah, not good.
No, just like Highguard, also not good.
Highguard, not good.
Yeah.
So is it officially dead yet?
No, that's the funny thing. Well, they shut down the servers apparently, but there's still people playing. The 24-hour peak was 16. I think last night when I looked at it, there was like 14 people still online. But as of March 12th, the servers shut down. And then Sony actually started issuing automatic refunds for people who bought any of the content in Highguard.
Wow.
They just gave them the automatic refunds for it. So,
wow, that's crazy.
And you want to talk about a game that went down and then also kind of got hurt on the back end too. How are people still playing it though? I mean, I know people can like grab and create their own servers for certain games.
I mean,
and stuff, but
I don't know. I feel like a lot of that stuff is like people don't want it to fail, you know?
Right.
So they're just like, let's play it. I mean, obviously some people enjoy it. Otherwise they wouldn't play it.
Shroud tried saying that it was like a great game and all the hate for it was just overrated and it was going to be fine. And then a couple weeks later it shut down.
Yeah, it's hard to believe streamers about games sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
well, I mean, that's one of the biggest arguments out there.
Say that they're paid for it. They're not if they're paid or not. But
yeah. Well, a huge thing too is like a lot of people don't necessarily want games that streamers are just going to come in and try and make content out of. Like if I want to play a game where I'm like being able to relax and enjoy it, I don't need a streamer coming in and trying to turn the game into what they want it to be. Like for example, we have Arc Raiders and people hate the fact that there's aggression-based matchmaking because if they're aggressive, now they're getting taken out by a bunch of other aggressive people, even rats, you know what I mean? And they hate it because they're like, they want to make clips, they want to make content. And they're like, we want everybody to have to go through this and, you know, like have mixed lobbies. But the only reason they want that is because people will be trusting, they'll be out there and then they'll be able to just kill people off easier. And then they'll get these clips or they'll seem like they're a lot better of a player compared to these hard PvP lobbies they're in, you know?
One thing that I do wish that Arc Raiders would do, because like I get like the aggression based matchmaking or whatever, like that's fine. I wish it was separate between duos, solos, and trios.
I feel like it is.
I really do. I don't think it is.
I feel like it is because I mean I went into a game with
into a friendly lobby to save my fucking life, dude.
I went into a game with Red on his PvP only account, and he and I ran into like 2-3 teams that were completely friendly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is.
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, it could be based on, I guess, whoever hosts the game too. So that could be part of it. Either way, I mean, it's hard to say it needs to be separate because how often do you do solos versus how often do you do duos or trios? Like I kind of understand the argument just because like, hey, when I'm with my team, then I'm a little bit more aggressive. But when I'm by myself, like I like to be friendly.
And I also wish it was like time wise, like it would go up the more aggressive you are, and then like pitter patter down. You know, like the next day you'd start off like fresh. You know,
like nice. As you were playing games, you got into harder raids because you were being more aggressive throughout the day.
Yeah, but like then like when you stop playing or stop being aggressive, I wish it would go down.
Oh well, but the problem with that is then you get people who are always aggressive in PvE lobbies.
Right.
I mean, we had a team. I'm almost positive they were cheating. It was like 3 teams, and we all like killed this Bastion together. We were like taking the parts from the Bastion, and as we're like taking off, this team to start shooting at us took down like 4 or 5 of us in like seconds. I'm not even kidding with seconds. And I mean, I reported them, and I don't know how long it takes or anything for a report to read, but everybody was confused on how they just went down like instantly. I mean, and
Crazy.
it was duos. So I mean, if we got 6 people and you've got 2, and all of a sudden you're just downing everybody instantly, and that's questionable.
Yeah, I've ran into a few, like probably 4 or 5 or 6 cheaters total, like between 4 and 6.
Yeah. I mean, it was satisfying because all I took was like the garbage, and then the good stuff, obviously, I put in my safe pockets. So like, oh, thanks for looting for us, boys. And I'm just like, all the good stuff's in my safe pocket, idiot. So you're welcome. Here's the
just so you know,
arc alloy.
All the good stuff is never in my safe pocket. I never fucking.
That sounds right for you. Yeah, that seems right.
The other night I was playing, and I had pretty friendly lobbies,
right?
And I was going in to kill the Bastion. I needed the arc steel, and the easiest way to get a shitload of arc steel is jump on top of a Bastion, deadline it, call it a day. Well, I hopped into a game, and it was under the bridge. Jumped on it, and it was walking away from the bridge when I jumped on it.
Right.
And then it turned around and knocked me off on the bridge.
Ooh.
Killed me, obviously. And I had just moved it from my safe pocket out, and so I lost it. I was like, God.
If you go underneath a Bastion and just start hitting it with your axe, you're usually pretty safe. And it seems like
takes like an hour.
It does take a while. It seems like if you do that or make it more challenging compared to a deadline, you get more cells. Lana and I did it to where she went under it and was like hitting it with the axe. I was shooting its legs, and then it gave us, I don't know, like 11 or 12 Bastion cells. Compared to when we deadlined it, it gave us maybe 2 or 3. And now I don't know if that was just like
usually I get like 6, usually. Like
5 or 6. I don't know if that was just a thing that happened that one time or what, but that's like,
I'm not sure.
It's like the more slight damage you do to make it happen, it puts more Bastion cells in or something. I don't know. That was just something we kind of noticed. I don't know how true that is, but it's whatever.
Sure.
I mean, you could, if you get on Xbox and you always forget to put your stuff into your safe pocket, Xbox is looking to implement Copilot into the X and S. So you might be able to have Copilot on to remind you to put stuff in your safe pocket. Like, hey, here's a strategy. CC.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like that backseat gamer. You could use it. It's supposed to be releasing later this year, actually, 2026. So,
wow. I'm good.
You sure?
Good.
It gives tips, walkthroughs, and strategies. And a good strategy for you is putting shit back in your safe pocket.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad at reading that shit.
Yeah, I guess that's not surprising.
Yeah. Well, I'm just focused. I'm focused.
Oh, I don't ever really read kill feeds either.
Yeah, I don't read. I'm bad at reading kill feeds. I'm bad at all that stuff.
Yeah, it's funny because they're trying to implement this AI into Xbox, but AI is the reason that the cost of Xboxes are going up. So you're implementing things that are hurting your cost.
Well, wait, so I've noticed RAM prices on. So I'm a big Facebook Marketplace guy, right?
Uh-huh.
I've noticed RAM prices are going way down on Facebook.
Are they? That's weird.
Cheap.
What are they doing? Buying pre-builds and then selling the RAM?
Well, I mean, it's a lot of DDR4 RAM is cheap on there. There's not a lot of DDR5 RAM on there.
Uh-huh.
But I've seen a lot, like 16 gigs for like $40, which is very cheap.
Yeah. I missed out on an Alienware laptop. Like I asked, so our company was selling some of the old computers and stuff, like that one company we talked about. They were selling it off to employees first before they did anything else with it. And I went in and asked the IT guys, I was like, you got any DDR4, DDR5, anything like that in here? He was like, no, everything's DDR3 except for that. That laptop has DDR5. And I think that was what I tried to call you on to see if you wanted me to buy it for you, because it was like,
what was it?
It was an Alienware laptop. I think it was like a $3,500 gaming laptop, but we were going to be able to buy it for like $1,800 or something like that. And I was like, man, that'd been
a couple $100 maybe, but
yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to be able to buy it, but
I'm going to sell my Steam Deck, by the way.
You said that last week, yeah.
Yeah, I don't play it. Anybody interested? Let me know.
I take mine to work and I'll sit there and play it on lunch. So then I can get some raids in. That's how I got all the way through my expeditions, because I like on lunch go in and do some of the raids and get them supplied. The only thing I need now is like the combat items, survival items, and provisions, which should be pretty easy to get if I go in and just go to like medical or go in during those harvest events. And if I go in during harvest events,
usually if I eat lunch at work, I'm driving, so not.
Oh.
So yeah.
Usually I try and it depends too. If my wife makes dinner the night before, I'll have lunch to take into the next day, so I can eat while I'm working, and then when I take my lunch break, I'll just sit there and play a game, and it's it's nice, especially when you have. I put my AirPods in, so I can actually hear surround sound type of stuff from the game. Way better than just coming out of the speaker of the ROG. I need to get a mouse and keyboard, and I could play that and just play on the screen.
There you go.
That's what Mark does, apparently. Well, he got a dock for it and mouse and keyboard, but he says you can plug it in. So I said, shoot.
I was playing. I played with him the other day.
Yeah.
You were in there.
I was in chat.
And you were to put your kid to bed or something.
Yeah, it sounds right. That's usually how it goes. Yeah, around or get her, pick her up. Because you
did something. I don't know. You were still in
probably
there though.
Pick her up. Well, Valve is looking for RAM too. They were at GDC, the Game Developers Conference, and they were actually going around asking people for RAM, because it wasn't even just suppliers. They were just asking anybody for RAM. And I think that because they're trying to make the Steam machine, that they're probably like, shit, we need to get some RAM. You know what I mean? We need to get quite a bit of it to make this launch happen. And so far, they're looking like they're pushing it back for when they're supposed to release it. And I mean, of course, with RAM prices, that's no surprise. I'll be surprised if they do release it at all until RAM prices go down.
Yeah.
And
it's not looking good.
No.
Not looking good.
Not at all. Yeah. But there's also Valour, the Valour app. That's supposed to be coming out. That's not Steam related per se. It's more Discord related. Valour is a direct competitor with Discord. They are working on a feature that will allow you to actually move your Discord server over to Valour. That hasn't been made yet, but it's an open source app run by a team of volunteers who are trying to build the best app possible. So it's not based on monetization. It's just trying to make a really good app from volunteers. So usually if you don't have that corporate greed, it kind of helps you with building an app, I would say, or building anything.
Discord and Steam so good, yeah.
Yeah, and then Discord was bought out by who? Microsoft?
No.
So once you get that corporate greed in there, it just kind of runs everything down.
Still not owned by anybody. It's just Discord.
Still?
Yeah.
Huh. It's weird that they put orbs in there and started putting a bunch of pay stuff in there, nitro and orbs and all that good stuff. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose.
Gotta make that money, man. Gotta make that money.
Gotta make the money, or government backed or something like that. I don't know. They did say that on Valour that they're heavily limited, or they heavily limit the data storage that they have on your identification and stuff like that. Like it's bare minimum. Like you might have to put your birthday or something like that, but they're not holding on to that. And then I guess the guy that was interviewing them also asked about will you get banned for saying certain things on Valour? And they said that they're, big components of free speech. So as long as you don't say anything that's illegal, which I believe would be something like a call to action or something, or a threat of terroristic violence or something like that, then you're fine. But anything other than that, then you're going to be dealing with some people. But right now,
careful with that. Yeah.
Right now it's compatible with Windows and Android. And you can use it on Linux if you go through a browser. But as of right now, I don't think it's available on Apple and MacBooks, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm checking it out right now. So
the Valour app, it's VALOUR, by the way.
Yeah, I got it right. I got it here.
For people who are listening, not VALOR, it's got the U in there.
Looks cool.
It does.
It looks cool.
It looks nice. Yeah.
Google Maps is getting an upgrade, huh?
Google Maps is getting an upgrade. If you actually go and look at the video, it actually looks pretty nice. Like it shows your car driving. You know how you always have the car driving on Google Maps and it's like that over top down view 2D type of thing? Yeah. This is like that, but instead of being 2D, it's 3D. And it'll actually show your car kind of moving, what lane it's in. Like it highlights the lane you need to be turning in to get to a certain area, stop signs, buildings, stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier. They did add an Ask Maps type of thing, so a search bar for maps, but it's not a search engine like Google. It doesn't pull up a list of everything related to that type of thing. It's basically businesses that are run by it or around it. It pulls from 300 million places and 500 million reviews to give answers. So, I mean, reviewing, I think, is going to be huge on Google. That'll help out a lot. And then it uses AI to kind of learn the area you're in and give you a good answer for wherever you're trying to go.
Looks pretty cool. I'm an Apple Maps guy. I like Apple Maps.
I use it. That's what I use.
Yeah.
But Apple Maps has been, I mean, a lot of people say like, oh, you'll end up in the desert if you try and go down the block or something. But I've legit never had problems with getting somewhere.
Like so my girlfriend has a Android and she takes us down like the worst fucking roads, dude. We follow her stuff. Oh, it's terrible.
I do notice that, and I don't know if this works with Android or not. I guess someone will have to leave a comment, let us know. With Apple, when you choose to leave a certain place or choose to drive, depending on what time you're trying to drive, will show a difference in time for how long it'll take. Because you can wake up in the morning, so it'll be 7 o'clock, and you'll be like, oh, let me see how long it's going to take to get to Tampa. You put it in, it's like, oh, an hour. You put that in at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be like, oh, it's going to take you an hour 45. You'll be like, oh, snap. All right, well, cool.
Awesome. Yeah. That's great.
Really it goes fun. By the flow of traffic and if there's an accident and all that good stuff.
Right.
Did you know that you can mark like police and construction and accidents and stuff in there too on the map?
Never do any of that, no.
I'm not saying you do it, but it'll pop up sometimes for if you're like driving on the map, it'll show up on the map like an indicator for.
I just see like on Apple Maps, I see like they have cameras on there now.
Mm-hmm.
So like show like speed.
That's only at stoplights that have cameras that will, like take your picture and stuff if you run a red light.
Right.
My wife thinks she got a ticket for running a red light in a different state when she went and picked up the dog. I said, oh, well, that's good news. I guess we'll see if we get a ticket in the mail. But whatever. But a lot of people actually have been saying that that's like kind of illegal just because I can't remember what state it is or if it's the Supreme. I don't think it's the Supreme Court. I think it's a state that are trying to outrule those because you can't confirm who was driving the vehicle at that time. And then you're giving a ticket to a person based on the license plate and the ownership of the van.
I don't know. They have them in the S curbs on the interstate that go through the town that I live in.
Right.
And like accidents have gone down so much with having it. Maybe it's not a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've got one in my girlfriend's car and she's got one in my car.
Camera?
A ticket. The ticket's driving. Like she got a ticket driving my car. I got one driving her car.
I think that's part of the thing too. Is like the reason police are out there in a sense policing is because if I pull you over in a van, like one of the biggest things in the military, right, is PID or positive ID. So if I pull you over, I know for a fact you're driving. There's no question because I pull you over in that instance. If there's a camera sitting on top of a light that takes a picture of the license plate, how can you prove it was me driving?
Well, I think that's why it doesn't go on your record, right? Because it doesn't go like on your record. Like it doesn't mess with your insurance. No. And like I know a lot of people around here don't pay them. Like they just don't pay them. And I think they end up taking it out of your taxes when you do your tax
but that's
return.
what I'm saying. But so it could be somebody else driving that would get the ticket, but then I'm going to pay for that ticket because they borrowed my vehicle.
Listen, you're right. But also like if I have drugs in your car and I leave them in your car and you get pulled over, like you're responsible for that. It's your car.
Yeah. I mean, you're responsible for your vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for how they drive. I'm responsible for what's in my vehicle. If someone leaves drugs in my car and I now take back possession of that car, and I don't like check the car for drugs in the car, then it's
right.
I've now taken possession of the drugs. Yeah, so I'm now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't want any tickets, but I think that I know it doesn't go on. At least in Iowa, it doesn't go on your record for the tickets.
Right.
And you still, and it's a lot. It's not very much. It's like $90 instead of like 150 or something. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's probably legal. I'm not saying I like them. Obviously I don't, but at least it doesn't go on your record and affect your car insurance and stuff.
Hopefully, you should Google that.
Yeah, I know it doesn't.
Oh, okay. All right, you didn't have to yell at me, man. Just saying, doesn't hurt to check. Windows 12. Did you hear about Windows 12?
No, nothing about Windows 12.
So it was a codename Hudson Valley Next. Yeah, I know you're excited. So it's alleged to be based on AI and built off of AI. So kind of like what they were doing with 11 when it started. They were talking about paywalls for you to be able to use certain functions and abilities on Windows 12.
Yeah.
Which would make sense for, AI and trying to put money into Microsoft and all the good stuff. Maybe paying for AI. Now this article was published by like a pretty well-known news outlet, but it was actually come to find out that Windows 12 article was redacted and actually was never supposed to be published because the article was completely made up and it was based around the issues that 11 was having with AI. So there's been people that have been out there that have heard about, more than likely, Windows 12 and thinking that it's going to be real, but it's not. Windows 12 is not currently, anyways, a real thing. So people freaking out thinking that AI is going to be taking over the Windows 12 build.
I mean, it was released in like 2022 or 2021, somewhere around there, I think. So
you're talking about 11?
Yeah. And I would imagine that they are working on 12 right now.
I'm sure they work on whatever they're working on next they're releasing whatever. So as soon as 10 came out, they're like, we're working on 11 right now. And
I'm just really surprised there hasn't been a legitimate contender with Windows.
Well, I mean, there's Linux, but
that's not a legitimate contender.
You can't say not legitimate.
Yeah, it's not a legitimate.
The only reason, the main reason a lot of people don't use other things like Mac and a lot of people use Mac, not as many Mac's systems as there are phones. Obviously, more people will use the phone and the watch and all that good stuff compared to the computer. But the main thing is a big component of the people who are buying these things grew up on Microsoft. So, I mean, there was IBM that obviously kind of turned, and then Microsoft. Microsoft was introduced into a lot of schools. So a lot of the people who currently now have that purchasing power are buying Microsoft. And you're going to have the same thing when it comes to your kids now, too. So Microsoft is going to be a huge proponent.
But if there was a good alternative, right? There's just
but it's going to be hard to have that. Like, I mean, MacBook isn't a bad... Mac
OS is terrible.
Well, it depends. The reason you find it terrible is because it's, in a sense, similar, like being backwards to Microsoft. You don't know the shortcuts like you do on Windows. I mean, a lot of the different processes.
It's not okay. So the reason that Mac has never been a real competitor for Windows, in my opinion, partially is because, like a Mac, you can't like upgrade anything in a Mac, like hardware wise.
Well, it's all
stuck with what you got.
Well, I mean, what person was buying a laptop? And I'm not talking about a gaming computer, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about computers in general. What person is buying a desktop computer and going, I need to upgrade this. Let me go get a new thing of RAM. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right.
I never got into it until
I would think more
got into
people
gaming.
than you think. Well, yeah, but gamers don't use Macs, right?
Well, some do. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons that ESO updated and switched a lot of the games around, because they introduced that Mac OS into the gaming and it gave that cross-platform with the ESO.
Did you ever have a BlackBerry?
No, my dad did. I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
So I had a BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry Pearl. Phenomenal phone. Great phone. BlackBerry died very quickly when the iPhone came out.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it was such a better product, right?
Right.
Everybody hates Windows. Everybody bitches about Windows. If they came out with a better option, I think people would switch. But it has to be universally better. It can't just be better at one thing or the other. Because like Mac OS is better for like editing videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like work wise, Mac's probably better, right? But like gaming and doing everything else, Windows is so much better.
The problem with Mac is it's just so much, especially when it comes to work, is integrated into Windows. Like if I try and send you an Excel, you're gonna have to pay extra money to get the Mac version of Excel to be able to open that file.
Right. Well, Excel's owned by Microsoft.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of these programs that are happening on now, I'm not a big MacBook fan. I had a MacBook Pro, wasn't a great fan. I mean, I used it to do some like video editing and stuff for my old friend, but other than that, like I didn't like the fact that I couldn't do like the Command or Control X and then go over to another file and hit Control V and just paste it in there and stuff like that. It's like you had to figure out what the command buttons were, and the minimize X out was all on the different sides, and I don't know, it just seemed more complicated. a new device popped up, you had to
yeah,
report
it is for you, but I mean, it's just like switching with everything. Like people switched from BlackBerry to iPhone like over fucking night.
Well, I think it's similar to Android versus iPhone. Like the iPhone OS seems like a lot simpler. Like it makes more sense.
Yeah.
So
both iPhone guys.
Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying with like Microsoft versus MacBook. MacBook, for some reason, on the computer side, seemed to make things more complicated. And maybe because they didn't want to get sued, obviously, by Microsoft.
Well, also like they don't have the need for antivirus like Windows does,
because nobody really tries to attack MacBook. Because
I mean, yeah, they most do, people, but like they don't. Yeah.
But if you're going to make a virus, you're going to go for something that a majority of the population has.
There is viruses for Mac too, but like that's like limited. Linux. Like, oh, you can't, you don't get attacked because it's
nobody's going to spend the time to create some sort of hack for.
I grew up. Well, there's definitely hacks for them. I grew up, and all of my friends had like when we started building computers in high school. Mm-hmm. Pentium 2 computers that we started building computers back then. Pentium 3s, Pentium 4s. Then the quad cores came out, or the dual cores came out. Mm-hmm. And they would all have like a separate drive or a separate partition on their PCs with Linux on it. Like, you guys are fucking nerds, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I've always hated it. It's always been
leave me alone.
Yeah, I had a Mac laptop one time that I put Linux on. And I'm like, that's what it is. It's the same fucking thing. It's just as useless as Mac OS.
That's weird.
But that was back then when Mac OS was pretty shit.
Yeah.
It has gotten a lot better. But
yeah. Well, here we are now, iPhones and Windows.
Yeah, this phone is way more powerful than that first computer that I built.
Oh,
it's an 8 gig hard drive. 8 gig hard drive, ladies and gentlemen. That was my first hard drive I ever bought. 8 gigs.
Jeez, Pete.
Yeah.
Imagine that today. Yeah, you're going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
It played Doom just fine, and
it did. It played the hell out of Doom. Windows 98 had Windows 98 on it. It was pretty sweet.
I believe that Doom and Oregon Trail were like the main things.
I upgraded to Windows ME and Windows 2000. So yeah.
There's a game that's possibly coming out. You might want to play. It's called Pickmon by PocketGame. Sorry. It looks like a combo of Pokemon and Pal World, like legit, and a mix between the two of them.
I could have guessed that by the name.
By the fact it's called Pickmon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in order to capture the Pickmon, what you have to do is you have to wear it down, right? Lower its health, and then throw a card at it, and then the card will capture the monster. They didn't use a ball. They used a card, so it's different. It looks like they're just trying to get sued by Nintendo, possibly Blizzard, because it looked like exactly like Link, looked like a Pikachu. One of the characters looked like Roadhog from Overwatch. So you're like, what are they just trying to make a copyright lawsuit game? I don't understand. Is that what this is? Copyright 2026?
Like
yeah, they had a lot of questionable things. There is a game that isn't going to be copyrighted. I don't think there's any sort of copywriting that can happen with it. And I sent it to you, I'm pretty sure. Looks like a game you might be good at. It's called Rock Simulator. And you legit... They have a Rock Simulator 2 out right now, too. I don't know if this is... I legit don't know if this is AI. I was going to look it up when I got back. Look it up on Steam. See if Rock Simulator's on there, because the guy showed it on Steam. But it is legit. You're a rock, and you get levels.
Not only do they have Rock Simulator, they have Rock Simulator 2 on Steam.
Yeah, Rock Simulator 2 apparently has a battle pass. It's probably one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen a video on.
I'm going to buy it. It's $1.50. I'm going to buy it.
I think the way to win at that game is whenever you leave your computer, you open up Rock Simulator and you gain levels. You can get different skins for your rock.
Oh, they look pretty fucking legit.
The rocks do?
Yeah, they look pretty legit.
Apparently, you don't do anything. You just sit there. You're a rock. You sit there, and that's it. And there was a guy that he you can host lobbies in this game.
Yeah, so we've never done this before. So I'm gonna share my screen on here. I'm gonna have to edit this later probably because I don't know what it's gonna look like, but this is what it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's a hosted game. You literally can host games and join lobbies and beat rocks.
I'm super excited for it. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so that's
my.
gonna screw me up when I edit. So I got to remember about 49 minutes in. I share my screen. So
You're gonna forget. You're 100% gonna forget, and it's gonna look horrible
for about 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Might just
remember
cut that
when we're listening to it, when we hear this part right here, we're gonna go, "Oh, son of a bitch."
I mean, not when I edit. We need to let the editing team.
The editing
know.
team, yeah. Let them know.
guys. Yeah, they know.
Yeah, somewhere around 48 and a half, 49 minutes. There's also Prime Rib, who got, I don't know if you remember this or not, he got suspended back on Arc Riders. He's a quadriplegic.
Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just, like, he got suspended. He was like, whatever. He let his suspension go. Once it ended, he went back in and, like, started working on the trophy project. And then the next day, he came back and found out he'd been permanently banned from Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
Because of, obviously, the controls he has to use to be able to play the game.
Tfue, you know Tfue, obviously.
I do. Yeah, he's the one who thought...
he thought he got banned because of his foot pedal.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
Well, Tfue also wants, like, how there's aggression-based matchmaking, PvP type of thing. He wants there to be aggression-based matchmaking for Arc. Like, if you shoot Arc, then you should go into maps that have a lot more Arc instead of shooting at people. I'm like,
I think that'd be cool, too. Yeah.
I don't want that. Have you ever loaded into a game where you're fighting like 12, 15 Arc at the same time? You legit have no chance.
The other day I made fun of you for getting killed by a wasp and a hornet, right?
I got
on.
It was 2 hornets.
Yeah, but I got on that night. I got killed by a wasp and a hornet, and then the next game I got killed by a pop.
Yep.
And a fireball, and then the next game I got killed by a fucking wasp, a hornet, and a fucking pop. And I was like, I hate this fucking game. I don't even want to play it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the pop is the worst.
It's the most
fucking
annoying.
Oh my god, I get so bad, dude.
Shooting those things on a ROG is horrible. Like,
I've got no doubts.
Oh man, like, and sometimes it doesn't like fully load real quick, so you can't really see it in the distance. Then all of a sudden it comes at you, and you're like, "Son of a bitch!" And if you don't move that crosshair and shoot right at the right time, that's it. It's the worst Arc to have to fight in those tunnels. So stupid.
What pisses me off is, like, I'll shoot it, and I'll even, like, clip it and go back and be like, did I miss that fucker?
Yeah,
and
I've had that happen.
It like clipped where you didn't hit. It's like, I fucking knew I hit that thing. I knew it.
Yeah, I've had that happen, especially with the anvil. Like, I hit
that's what I was using was the anvil. Yeah.
I shot a fireball. Like, it hit it turned, and then it started coming at me. So, I'm like, the fuck?
So with the anvil splitter, I've learned it's terrible for shooting,
Arc. Yeah, you don't want to shoot at Arc. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, unless you're, like, right up on them. Because it does a spread. So the further away they are.
3 shots for me to kill a fireball from, like, 20 yards away. 15 yards away.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that.
Oh, I was so pissed.
Yeah, it's good for PvPing when somebody's like right on you, but not for shooting Arc from a distance. Yeah, don't do that. Also,
I wish they would come up with a secondary augment like that, but make it more of like a sniper shot. Just make it like harder. You know, like the anvil splitter is the only augment you can put on that gun.
So basically a sniping shotgun.
No, but like something that made it do more damage to Arc, like with one shot. Because the anvil's a one-shot gun, right?
To Arc? It would, yeah, I mean, some Arc is
like,
2 spots. But.
But the anvil is only a one shot. And the splitter splits it, obviously. And I wish they would put one on it that would make it like really super powerful against Arc.
Like a buckshot?
Yeah. Well, not like like a slug.
As long as it only hurts additional damage to Arc.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. For like, because I use the anvil for like shooting off legs on the Queen and shit.
Yeah, same. Or shooting the propellers off of your Wasp and Hornets.
And the anvil splitter just makes it useless for that. So
correct. Yeah. One other thing I wouldn't suggest doing is being Krafton right now, being sued by Subnotica. I don't know if you heard about this, but the Krafton had purchased Subnotica, right? Well, they purchased Unknown World, who owns Subnotica. And there was a deal with them that if they sold X amount of copies before 2026 in the early release stage, that they would give them a $250 million bonus.
Wow.
Right? Insane amount. I don't know if that was for the whole dev team, the whole company, whatever it was. So if they sold that amount, then they would get that. Well, it looked like they were going to make that. And so the Krafton CEO was kind of like, it's getting a little close. I might actually have to pay this $250 million. And so he asked his management team, like, what can I do? Is there a way to get out of this? And they were like, nah, this contract looks pretty airtight. You're going to have to stick with this, bud. And he was like, okay, that's fine. And then went home and hit up AI and was like, hey, ChatGPT, what are some options I can do to get out of this? And of course, ChatGPT was like, yeah, I'm going to let you know right now these are illegal. And he was like, yeah, what can I do? They're like, well, you can either give them a deal and try and buy them out and see if they'll take the deal. And then, of course, subside from the $250 million, or you can do a hostile takeover. And he was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do a hostile takeover. And now he's also using ChatGPT for his defense in court because he did not make the right choices.
I've almost bought that game several times, and it looks like a pretty cool game.
It does look like a good game. It does. I'm not going to lie. But I think I say this every single time. There's so many games that I'm working on, and since I have such limited time to sit there and want to try and buy another game to try and get into and dive into, it'd be hard.
For sure.
I mean, minus RV There Yet. If Travis and I started playing RV There Yet, I'd probably have a lot of fun and be okay with that. But and the other game that Racy and I just started playing, the Thunder Tier 1, but that was free, so it doesn't count because I can just download that and try it, see what it's like. The last thing I got here, there was a lobbying campaign for age verification laws. And this was discovered by a Reddit user who goes by OK Lingonberry3296. So what they did was they were digging through especially when a lot of this age verification stuff was getting pushed on, I think it's getting, like we talked about in California, it's getting pushed. And then also like Discord was trying to use it. They started digging through a lot of the political funds and government databases to see who was lobbying to try and get these age bills passed. They found that Facebook and Meta were basically spending $26 million just last year across 45 different states to try and make them require these ID laws.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder what 45 states it is, because then I'm like, okay, hopefully I'm in one of the other 5. But it would
probably are.
I'm thinking I probably am. But they're saying it would basically allow any app to access your age, to confirm your age, basically get that profile on you. And they say it's like meant to protect the kids, but in reality, what we heard the last time that the person was checking into, the age verification with Discord, they found that they were making a whole profile on you. So to sit there and say it's to protect the kids, it's
all about data, man. It's been all about data for years, and it ain't going anywhere.
No, I'm sure not. Yeah, it's just scary to sit there and have them say it's for this. But again, conspiracy theorist I am. I don't trust them anyways, but whatever, dude. I know Casey doesn't either, even though he says I fully trust my government. But still, it's just hard to.
What did Casey say?
He said I fully trust the government. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
I thought he just said roll tide, but I could be wrong.
He says that a lot of times too.
Could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all I got. It's the ending was kind of a watch your back kind of thing. If they're asking for age verifications, maybe don't do it. Stop trying to make that happen for all of us.
Less laws, less oversight's better for everyone, except the kids, probably.
Yeah, probably not for the kids. Yeah, they need that distinction. But I
Get
mean,
rid of Roblox. Get rid of Roblox.
Yeah,
number one step.
Yeah, get rid of Roblox for sure.
Terrible game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Let us know in the comments if there's anything you agree or disagree with. Maybe something you want us to talk about on the next show. You can watch us on all of our platforms. We got YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and no, we're not on Rumble anymore, at least not currently. And then, of course, follow us on all of our socials. We got Patreon, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram.